Joining us this evening will be a real-life bottlenose dolphin, Nicholas, everybody. You're a very kind crowd. Listen to you guys. Now, I see we have a lot of youngsters up here in the front. One of the best things about Nicholas is he's very generous, very sharing, and he likes to share his water with his guests. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that if you're in the first 3 rows, or certainly in the front over here like these youngsters, you will be getting wet most likely. And so will your electronic devices. Just want to make sure you all are aware. Now, as you can see, to start off with, Nicholas is cleaning his room.
Who has your cell phone?
Do we have any parents in the audience? That's a rhetorical question. Of course we do. Parents, raise your hands. Come on. So I don't have children, but I work with dolphins. I'm told it's very similar. Isn't he cute, first of all? He's handsome. And one of the many things that he and I have in common, aside from being handsome, is that Nicholas is the only male dolphin at Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And I'm the only male dolphin trainer at Clearwater Marine Aquarium, believe it or not. I don't know how that happened. Do you know Nicholas? No. Yeah, it's just fate, I guess. I don't know. Fate that we're handsome and that we're alone here. Okay, putting all that aside, Nicholas continues to clean his room, and what I wanted to ask you parents is, you know, when kids clean their room, it's just like dolphins. I'm told, you just give them a hand signal, and they're like, oh, okay, and they just take off right away, immediately, and complete it immediately, right? Is that how it works? Oh, oh no. Originally, you were all nodding your heads. Maybe you guys need to involve fish in the process, I don't know. Or maybe you just need to give him a big round of applause. So when Nicholas's room is finally clean, let's give him a big round of applause. Oh, no, it's not clean yet. Oh, sorry, I should never stifle an applause. Ready? He's bringing his mat over there. He was doing some yoga earlier. After some cobra stance and some Pilates stuff. He's going to clean his room. Ready? Good job, buddy! It's all about the positive reinforcement. After all, positive reinforcement is the only thing we use to train our animals. Whenever we train, we just reinforce good behavior. And if bad behavior should come about, what do you think we do? No, we don't spray them. We're not like the cat when they're eating out of the sink. Okay? Even though that's a mild punishment, we don't use punishment at all. We just ignore bad behavior. The only time we spray our animals is when they like it, like Hope. Nicholas, to a lesser extent. Hope, for some reason, likes being sprayed in the face with fish, not like your cat or whatever else you may be, using that with. We do train our animals to do lots of things. The important thing about training is really exercise. That's the main reason we do it. It's also great for you guys to come watch and learn about them. Makes this much more engaging. But not only do they need to exercise their body, but they need to exercise the most important part of their body, their brains, minds, exactly. Look, we're exercising the creative part of his mind. You see what he's doing right now? Look, he just painted that, everybody. Hold it side, turn it to your, like that. It looks kind of like, I don't know, almost like a wedding band or something, with like a ring with a thing, I don't know. It's abstract, okay? It's whatever you want it to be. We might be putting a little more on there. Is that oil or acrylic? What do you have over there, Emily? Acrylic. That's the only thing worth using, isn't it? Oh, heat grease. You think he was making a dolphin? Or a fish, possibly. He's certainly eating fish and looking at enough of them right now. Now, positive reinforcement takes many forms, and fish is obviously one of those things that we use to reinforce our animals. We hand feed them 100% of their food, but not all of it is for training, though. Okay, looks like a little zigzag, a little flipperoo by the trainer, the varying thickness there in the end. Way to go! Look at that excitement. He's like, what is it? What do you think it is, Emily? Let's see it. It's definitely a butterfly in southern France during a solar eclipse. Don't you guys think so? Absolutely! It's a masterpiece, Nicolas. All right, so you got a little bit of the creative side of our brain taken care of. Good job, Nicholas. Thank you guys for sharing that with us. You guys saw a dolphin painting being made. Oh, we're not done. I mean, and let's continue. Let's see what the lime green aspect brings to it. It'll look a little bit like a Sprite bottle, I would think. Wonderful. Now it looks anybody? A what? A bunny with a mustache. Very good. Oh, we have an art critic in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I was saying, we don't only use fish as our source of positive reinforcement. We use lots of other things too, like petting them. All right, think about the things that your dog or your cat might find reinforcing that they may like. Also, look behind Emily over there. You flip up so quick. Do you see the water current that shot up over there on the far side of it? But look, there's a beach ball over there, a little inner tube, another the bouncy thing right there. What do we call these things that we play with? You guys want to say it with me? 1, 2, 3. Environmental enrichment devices. That's right. What'd you say? Toys? Well, I guess a device that enriches their environment would be a toy, wouldn't it? So they are definitely good sources of enrichment. They're fun. They are toys, I suppose we could say. It sounds a lot less scientific, though. Looks like we're doing some cognitive stuff right now. Giving Nicholas a brain exercise. He's got to imitate Emily perfectly. We're doing some dancing right now to answer one of our young guest questions. He didn't really do yoga. I was just kidding. He does do some dancing, though. There he goes. Way to go, buddy. Now we're going to actually work on something that I've been training Nicholas to do for a little while. It's something very fun. It's called ball kick, and in the future, you guys are going to find balls like this beach ball flying into the stands with you, but it's still in the training phases. All right, I'm going to be talking to Emily, so just watch very carefully, see what we do. We'll talk about it after the fact. If I move this part to your right, it should be ask him for eventual and walk past him. Stand up. Ask for eventual. Walk past him. Okay, that was pretty good. Give him like a half a fish for that. Very good, buddy. Okay, I know. Yeah! What we were looking for. Good job, buddy. Look at that enthusiasm.
Looks like he's smiling.
Nicholas did a great job with that one. Sometimes we're known to feign enthusiasm when the Dolphins do a good, well, when we're just in show, we want to be enthusiastic for you guys. That, I assure you, was not feigned in any extent at all. I was genuinely thrilled that he did such a good job. So eventually, we're going to put other things in there. We won't have it tied up. We'll train him to go to it wherever it's floating in the water. And then he'll nail it, then it'll go flying at you guys, and you'll bounce it back, and we'll all have a ball. How's that sound? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about training. And in order to teach you guys about training, I would like to get a volunteer from the audience. Do we have any young volunteers? The first hand I saw go up was the young lady in the back over there. Come on down. All right, what's your name, sweetie? Camille? Nice to meet you, Camille. We're going to do a little bit of training, and the rules of the training game are that we're not allowed to talk and give away the answer, because can we talk to Nicholas like we're talking right now? No, he doesn't understand English, not to this extent anyway. So, what we're going to do is I'm just going to use one word to teach Camille, all right? And we're going to just see what we learn to do, okay? This is how we teach animals. Good. 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 Good.
Oh.
A round of applause for our guys. Thank you. Come on now, give me a high five. Don't leave me hanging now. You look very excited right now. Well, you did a good job. That's how we train our animals. This is what we call an overlarge Q-tip. Actually, no, we call this a target pull. They touch their nose or their rostrum. It's called their rostrum in the case of a dolphin. They touch this, and we can raise it up nice and high. They can jump up there. We can spin it in a circle and learn to spin around, as we just did. And you can have them jump up high, and they can spin like this, and they can learn to do a flip. This is how we train 99% of our behaviors. So, now you know how training works. The mystery is revealed.